It's official. The Chicago Bulls have hit rock bottom as they lose to the Orlando Magic. Let me repeat that. The Chicago Bulls just lost to the Orlando Magic, who had, before this game, lost 6 straight, second worst record in the East, fourth worst record in the NBA overall. Oh, and they gave us their best player at the trade deadline, and we just lost to them. I don't even want to do an intro. I don't want to do anything but just talk about this Bulls team and how frustrating, how pathetic, how just lifeless this Bulls team has been. And as a fan watching them, it has just been the most frustrating thing ever. All right, so I am disgusted, folks, at what I just saw. The Bulls just lost to the Orlando Magic. All right, coming off of one of the worst losses to the season against the Timberwolves, and I just did not think it could get any worse. I thought this was a easy dub, right? This is one of those games where, you know, if you win, you don't get any credit because you're supposed to beat the Magic, but if you lose, you are absolutely going to get roasted, and that's what I'm going to do here for you guys, all right? This Chicago Bulls team deserves to get roasted. What the heck is going on with this Bulls team, folks? Because losses like this should never happen. Losses like this are what cost people their jobs. And again, I know you might be thinking, Faiz, it's a regular season game. You're tweaking, you're overreacting. I'm usually never the guy to do that. I like to be calm, collected, and take things easy and assess them when I do my analysis. But you lose to the Orlando Magic? Really? The Orlando Magic gave you their best player. All right? Wendell Carter Jr., who you traded, went off against you. How can you let that happen? And there is a lot of blame to go around, folks. I can't just point the finger at one person. I'm talking about, you know, the entire team. But what it comes down to, right, when you folks want to ask what's wrong with this Bulls team, it is not a lack of talent. We know that for a fact. You've got 2 All-Stars on this team, even though, again, it doesn't even feel like we have 2 All-Stars, all right? It's not a lack of talent. Because the other team, yeah, they had a starting lineup that consisted of guys like Chume Okeke, James Ennis, guys you probably have never heard of. Okay, guys like Dante Hall coming off the bench and putting up points. RJ Hampton, like, are you kidding me? Teams, players like that doing work against the Bulls. You know what this is? This is about a team that thinks they're better than they are. They're just not desperate enough. They don't play with enough heart, and that's the problem. When the trade happened, I came on here and I said this was an amazing trade. The Bulls won the trade. I didn't think the Magic got gypped, but clearly the Bulls upgraded. They are 3-8 since the trade. 3-8. So what happened? I believe the Chicago Bulls thought, okay, we've got the talent. We can just cruise through these games and we should be able to win. And you know what's funny? The first game, the very first game with Vooch against the Spurs, they got punched in the mouth. Absolutely blown out. I came on here and I said, listen, it's the first game. I'll give them some time to gel, chemistry. And again, there's folks out there that could still use that excuse, but not against the Magic. Not against the Magic. Nope. There is no excuses. No excuses. No matter what excuse you want to use, I am not buying it against the Orlando Magic. I'm just not doing it. Absolutely not. So to me, this Chicago Bulls team, I don't know if it's an ego thing. They don't play desperate. They don't play like a team that wants to scratch and claw and win every game. They think they've already made it, even though they haven't done anything. And to me, again, I got to put the blame on the leaders on the team, right? Zach, Vooch probably, Thad, all of these guys. They need to get these guys to play up. And Billy Donovan, all right? I'm sorry, like, again, you go from Jim Boylan to Billy Donovan, so anything feels like an upgrade. But Billy Donovan has not been that great, folks. Let's just be honest. Let's call it like it is. Billy Donovan's rotations have been awful. Billy Donovan's schemes have been bad. He's just not getting the best out of these guys. Kobe White has regressed. Lauri Markkanen. It looks like we traded the wrong big man because, again, Wendell Carter Jr. is tearing it up for the Magic. Maybe we should have shipped out Lauri and kept Wendell. All right, but Billy Donovan, as the coach, you're supposed to get the best out of your players. He's not doing that. He's just not. Okay, so to me, again, it's so difficult to point the finger at one thing, and I don't think it's one thing, but if I had to, sum it up at an overall level, it's the fact that this Bulls team does not play desperate enough. All right, if the Orlando Magic can come in your house and just stomp you like that, you have no heart. You just don't. All right, you're a soft team, and that's what it is. The Bulls are a soft team at this point. They don't have anybody that can get in guys' faces and say, what the frick is going on here, folks? What is going on? Let's take care of business, all right? And that's, to me, the problem with this Bulls team. The identity, not great. We're a soft team. We're a team that does not play defense. And again, I've told you guys this. If you're not going to play defense, fine. At least outscore the other team. All right, at least like go all out on offense. Can't even do that. So you're not able to stop the other team, and you still can't put up enough points. It makes no damn sense. So to me, I literally am so I'm sick to my stomach, folks. Like, it literally hurts. This was one of the worst. This was not one of. This was the worst loss of the season. The worst loss of the season. I am fed up with the Bulls right now. I seriously need them to have an identity check and figure out how to turn things around here, because to me, they're a soft team. They think they're better than they are. They haven't proven anything yet. Donovan needs to fix his rotations. He needs to do a lot. And AK and Mark Eversley, they need to start checking themselves as well, because here's the thing. Again, long-term picture, like, fine, we're not freaking out there. But this is all about the fact that you need to produce, all right? You need to produce. You had the easiest stretch of your schedule coming off this trade, and you're losing games like this. It's just been a frustrating season as a Bulls fan. I'm sorry, folks. It really has. This was such a bad loss. I can't believe you lose to the Orlando Magic. So I hope they turn things around here, folks. But I told you guys, I think the problem is. I just think this team's soft. I think this team thinks they're better than they are. But let me know what you guys think, all right? I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.